by and what we can speed up. We'll continue to work with the California Workforce Association on addressing issues that they bring to us. And there are things that under our current state law, it's very specific about what is automatically approved, which is the simple approvals, and what is not automatically approved. And so I think we do need to look at a statute change to have major change in the California Training Benefits Program.
All of the unemployed that go into training go function through one of these work training groups? The types that testified here today.
No, I mean, you could have somebody that is going to a four-year college.
Right. Well,
they wouldn't qualify for training benefits.
Well, how are you going to reach them? How are you going to tell them you don't lose your benefits if you go into training?
Well, actually, are
they still going to have to do a phone interview?
Currently, yes. This pilot only covers the automatic approval people, those who are in WIA approved training through TANF, CalWORKs, that sort of thing. For the other people, we have to actually obtain labor market information. We have to get detailed information about the training program, because under current state law, if they don't follow under automatic director approval, we have to look at, is there a labor market for their current job? Is there a demand for the job they're in training? Is it provided by an approved training provider? Does the claimant have a reasonable likelihood of completing and succeeding in the training?
Why suspend the benefits while you're making that determination?
Well, because we have an eligibility issue. They have withdrawn from the unemployment, from the labor market.
Not in all cases, right?
Well, the law says they have to actively seek work, they have to be available to accept permanent full-time work, and they have to be willing to accept offers of suitable work. So if they tell us, I am no longer looking for work, I'm no longer willing to accept work because I'm enrolled in a training program, then that creates an eligibility issue that requires us to determine their eligibility.
But if you're going into training, then by definition, you're not eligible for that to work for the time that you're in those classes, right?
Yeah, that's what creates the eligibility issue under the current law.
But I think there's some debate there. For some, that may be the case. For others, they could look for work, off hours, weekends. They could work part-time. I think that there are many that actually would like to do training and work at the same time, and it's those folks that we want to protect them so that they don't feel like they're going to lose all their funding when they can do training as well. Mm-hmm. We want them to be able to do both.
Right.
There's
so how are you going to do that?
How do we facilitate that?
There's a program, for example, coming up that is being looked at that would provide vouchers for people to do online training classes that they can do in the evenings, on the weekends, that sort of thing. And if they are doing that and can continue to look for work and are willing to accept work if it's offered to them, this is training to help them increase their skills, improve their marketability. As long as they can do that, as long as they have a labor market and they're looking for work.
Can't you approve schools that do X training, that if someone, or programs that do X training, because you've already determined in advance this is where the market could be, these are used, these are skills. Mm-hmm. Yeah, can't you have a pre-approved list so that if somebody enrolls in those schools, you don't have to deny their benefits while you're trying to verify all these other factors?
Not under the current legislation, no. Not under the current law.
Right. And I think that's where it's debated. Yeah. We need follow-up. I mean, there's some grayness in the law, maybe, but I think there's a lot of things that you could do already.
Just a point of clarification. Anybody under the automatic approval under the California Training Benefit Program